We're back here on What's Up on KWAT. June 7th, the 28th annual Hospital Hill Run is being held. We're going to talk about it now. Lisa Dahl is in and Shannon Barker from Prairie Lakes Healthcare System. Ladies, thank you for coming in. 28th annual event. Shannon, maybe we'll start with you. Tell us a little bit about the history of the Hospital Hill Run, how it got started, and what you hope to accomplish with it.
Sure. This is my fourth year putting on this event, but I do know, again, as you mentioned, 28 years ago, Dr. Dan Riefenberger, Tom Beaudry, a couple other local healthcare providers started this event. It's just a really fun way to get families out and moving their body, because we know that movement is medicine. The best thing you can do for your health and wellness is to get outside and get some exercise, get some fresh air, enjoy the sunshine. They started this run at that time, Dr. Dan was with Brown Clinic, Tom Beaudry was with Prairie Lakes, the radiology department, and really was a joint effort with all healthcare providers and healthcare organizations to band together and have a united front and, again, encourage people to get outside and exercise.
We'll talk more about the specifics of when and where it's held and how people can pre-register in a minute. But we'll tell you next that the proceeds from the Hospital Hill Run benefit the Prairie Lakes Caring Club House. Lisa Dahl, what's the Caring Club House and how does that serve folks who are doctoring or doing business at Prairie Lakes?
Yeah, so the Caring Club House is really a home away from home for our out-of-town patients, their family members, and caretakers. It's conveniently located just adjacent to the Prairie Lakes Healthcare System. It's an affordable place for people to stay when you're going through treatment or your loved one is in our healthcare system. It's $10 a night for an individual to stay and an additional $3 for another person in the room. However, we will not turn anybody away for inability to pay. So it's a really great option. It's comforting. We have 6 bedrooms. 3 of those are handicap accessible. There's Wi-Fi. There's free laundry facilities. We have a full kitchen. We have a children's playroom. It's really just intended to be conveniently located and hassle-free, worry-free, not cause anybody any financial hardships, and it's a great place to be. We have a caretaker who lives there. She's there 24/7, and she's able to help our guests. Mostly it's staffed by volunteers during the day, so they'll check you in and get everything taken care of and give you the tour. So it's a great place. We've had many community partners step up and donate cans of food and non-perishable items, which is really great too. So when you're staying there, if you're at the healthcare system late into the evening, our visiting hours end at 9, then you can come on over and look through the cabinets and help yourself to something to eat. So,
is there a limit to the length of stay at the Caring Club House?
Well, there isn't really a limit, but it's for our current patients and their family members while they're receiving treatment from Prairie Lakes Healthcare System. So our stays aren't super lengthy.
Sure.
Sometimes they are. We've had people stay there for several months because maybe they're going through a course of treatment or radiation at the cancer center or something. We really just want people to know it's available. Our foundation financially supports it because we think it's important. It's a good resource for people to have. Those are the things that we like people to know.
And it's a lot cheaper than a hotel room, too.
Outside of that, we do have openings, and I think sometimes maybe people don't think about that resource. But I can tell you, if I'm over at the Prairie Lakes Healthcare System and I'm receiving cancer treatment or dialysis or something like that, it really wipes a person out. And so to be able to go across the street and get a good night's rest before continuing home out of town, I think is just a great resource to have, and affordable too.
A 6-bedroom house, that's a big house.
Right.
That leads me to this question. Can you have 2 separate families staying there at the same time? Because maybe they only need 1 bedroom or 2 bedrooms.
Right. Yeah, you definitely can. The 3 bedrooms on the main floor are handicap accessible. Almost every bathroom or every bedroom has a bathroom either attached or real close available to it. One of our rooms on our upper level is really a family suite. So there's 2 queen-size beds, a full pull-out sofa sleeper. We even have a toddler bed in there and a playpen area. So for families with an attached bathroom. So sometimes if people are able to take the stairs, that's a good option for if you have multiple people in your family. Otherwise, yep, we've had families come in, a brother and sister are staying because of parents in the healthcare system, and they'll have separate rooms. So you bet they can.
And again, the proceeds from the Hospital Hill Run on June 7th benefit the Prairie Lakes Caring Clubhouse, which we were just discussing with Lisa. Let's get back to the race itself. And Shannon, the race is coming up here. June 7th will be here before we know it. Is registration open now, and how can people get registered?
Yes, multiple ways to register. We are open now. We will register you all the way up until the morning of the event. I will say the best way to register is to go to prairielakes.com/Hospital Hill Run. You'll get a link there for an online registration. The earlier you register, especially if you register by June 1st, we can guarantee you're going to get a fancy racing shirt, which we can talk about. But you'll also get a $5 discount on your registration fee. Right now, we're doing an early bird registration of only $20. However, if you're a local healthcare provider, any healthcare provider, doesn't have to necessarily be a Prairie Lakes employee, you will get a $10 discount. So that registration is only $15, and any children under 12 are free. After June 1st, that registration fee goes up to $25. But again, you can register as early or as late as the morning of the event.
Some people run, and they're avid runners, and they might run with a wristwatch on, with a stopwatch on it, and they want to get a specific time
Yes.
in this
Absolutely.
run. Other people might want to just participate, and they might have to walk half of it. Is that
Yes.
okay?
Absolutely. This is meant for people of all ages and all activity levels. We do partner with Watertown Police Department, and they have their dash kind of timing system that they bring out into the community. So they will be timing you. However, if you just want to get out and do a 5K walk, we can do that. If you want to do a 1 mile walk or run, we can do that. We'll also have a kind of a mini race, if you will, specifically for kids 12 and under that want to do a timed 1 mile quote unquote race.
Yeah.
We got 4-year-olds that want to run, and we will have adults leading that so we don't lose anybody.
Again, registration through June 1st is $20. Then after that date, it goes up to $25. Healthcare employees can register for $15. Kids 12 and under are free. And if you get signed up early, you'll get an athletic running shirt in your
Yes.
race packet.
Yes, so we're very proud of our shirts. A lot of races and fun runs, walks, we'll just do a cotton t-shirt. Ours is an athletic blend, so it's that kind of moisture wicking shirt, mainly because we have a lot of people in the running club that are on our committee and like to participate. And we know that's very important to have a comfortable kind of athletic style running shirt.
Yeah, a cotton shirt will get soaked with sweat and get heavy, and
Yes.
it's no fun to run in.
Exactly.
I can speak from experience on that.
Exactly.
So again, the date is on Saturday, June 7th, and it looks like registration will start that morning pretty early at the Caring Clubhouse.
Exactly. And we use this opportunity to, again, shed some light and showcase the Caring Clubhouse. And because that is essentially right on our campus or right across the street from campus, we'll have everyone checking in there from 7 to about 7:45. We'll walk everyone across the street to the starting line. You do your loop. There's a couple different routes depending on the type of event you want to do. And everyone will finish, though, coming up that hill at St. Anne's Hill, which is why we call it the Hospital Hill Run, because we do think that's the ultimate, Dr. Dan says it's the ultimate qualifier. And everyone, as fit and active as you think you are, if you have to finish a 5K run climbing up that hill, it's a bit of a challenge.
It
but
is.
It's fun.
5K is 3.1 miles, by the way, for
Yes.
those of you who are wondering about the conversion rate from metric to miles. 3.1 miles. And you've run close to 3 miles, and then you're staring at that steep hill, and you're
Exactly.
going, what have I gotten myself into here? But it's a neat way to finish, and you start and finish in the same spot. I would assume we're pretty close to it.
Close. Yes. We start directly south, I guess you could say, of the main entrance. And then again, you'll loop around a couple different ways depending on your event, but you will finish on the back side of the hospital at the very top of Hospital Hill Run. And we'll have refreshments thereafter. We'll have a brief award ceremony. We'll have music, entertainment. But we're done by 9:30, 10 o'clock. Then start your day, and
Got the
you've already
weekend
got your
still.
5K in.
Yeah, exactly. You've got your run in for the weekend.
Yeah.
There'll be traffic control along the race route because
Yes.
I've done some of these races before, way back in the day, and you'd be running through intersections in your tunnel vision when you're running, and you want to make sure that there's no cars that are going to come and
Yes.
smack you.
Yes, and that's the other reason we partner with Watertown Police Department. So they will have volunteers at major intersections, making sure people are crossing the street safely, especially with that kids race, making sure that kids are staying on the route. So yeah, you're very well taken care of.
And again, it's a 5K run, a 5K walk, and a 1 mile walk. So people of various fitness levels, ages can compete, and you're going to fit in.
Exactly. There's room for
nobody's going to be
anybody.
discouraged.
Exactly. And bring your family out to watch. In every race packet, we have a route map. So if people wanted to have their parents, grandparents, or even kids watch them pass through, they can do that. I also want to mention that we've partnered with Trav's Outfitter for the second or third year in a row, where they have donated graciously up to $250 to go toward a new pair of running shoes. Also, every registrant will get a $10 off coupon in their race packet. And then we're also doing an early packet pickup that Friday night before from 5 to 6:30 at Trav's Outfitter. That would be Friday the 6th. June 6th?
That's
Yes.
right. Yep.
Sorry.
Yeah.
So people can come out there. They can register there if they'd like to. They can pick up their coupon right away and use that to get some new running shorts or whatever they might need from Trav's Outfitters. We're very thankful for that
Get
partnership
them
as well.
laced up and get ready to go on Saturday, June 7th. That's
Exactly.
awesome. So again, the race is Saturday, June 7th, prairielakes.com/Hospital Hill Run.
Exactly.
That's the website to go to right now if you want to get registered.
Yes.
How many runners do you expect, or what have you seen in terms of numbers in past years, Shannon?
It very much depends on the weather. A lot of people even hold off on signing up until their last possible moment because people want to see, is it going to be warm and sunny? Is it going to be raining? Is it going to be windy? But we average anywhere from 120 to 150 attendees typically. 150 when it's a nicer, but either way though, rain or shine, we'll be there having a good time.
Event is rain or shine, and we're still a little bit too far out to accurately predict, Randy, what the weather's going to be like on
It's
June
gonna be great.
7th. A little too early for that, but yeah, fingers crossed. And we hope that when you are starting to climb the hill, so to speak, at the end of the race or walk,
Yes.
that the wind is at your back.
That's what we hope.
That would help because a really stiff headwind would make that even more miserable.
Exactly.
All right.
And it's really I think when we go to watch people run, that's, I think, the most fun. Usually Lisa and I are out there cheering people up the hill, and it's fun to watch people having
awesome.
a good time. You can do it.
It is. And that helps.
Sure.
That helps. People along the race route, just encouraging people to keep moving and do their best. Absolutely. That's key. Anything else we need to talk about regarding this event while we have you here?
I think that's it. Just, again, go to prairielakes.com/Hospital Hill Run. We'd love to have you. All ages, all activity levels. Bring the whole family out. Again, kids 12 and under are free. Right now, if you register, you get the discount, the early bird discount, only $20. Local healthcare employees are $15. And we're going to have a good time.
Movement is medicine. That's what I heard you say.
Movement
at the top
is
of the
medicine.
interview.
Yes.
I'm going to remember that phrase.
Yes.
Movement is medicine. Thank you both for coming in.
Of course.
And
Thank you.
much success with the event. We'll keep our fingers crossed for good weather that day, too.
Thank you. I'll
All
hold
right.
you to it.
Sounds good.